man. Hope you're good. So we're at war. Went to war yesterday. I was gonna drop a little video yesterday, but I was super caught up in turmoil as far as my heart and mind goes. Didn't really have a firm grasp of what I'd even say. But talking to a buddy last night, figured I'd drop this line. And again, not trying to talk to anybody because I don't have anyone to talk to other than myself. And so this is as much for me as it is for the one dude that might watch this. So I'm going to title this one Prep and Pray. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, we need to be prepping. We're at war. It's no longer same, right? Today's a new day, and war is cracking off. And America, I mean, we've got our enemies, and our enemies are kind of rallying. I don't know if you know the compiling of military that China and Russia are doing right now out at sea and stuff. But yeah, this could escalate into something serious. So yeah, hopefully you've been prepping. My wife and I, we've been prepping for 10 years now. And, it's good. It's good to have food, and it's good to have a way to protect that food from the evil people that would come and try to take it from you by force. It's also good to be a blessing and not a burden. So if anything were to happen in your neighborhood, you want to be a blessing to those around you. You want to have something to give. You don't want to be having to go to them to take. And so that's where the prep comes in. You want to be prepped out. You want to have things, and you definitely want to be able to provide for your family as a man. And so, yeah, this is important. And this topic probably isn't more important than today. And over the past period of time, but things are really happening. And there's a thing called normalcy bias, and it's when you think something's going to happen and nothing ever happens, and so finally you give up thinking anything's going to ever happen, and you end up in this normalcy bias where everything's normal, nothing's going to happen, and that's just not the case. That's when something can happen. And if we want to talk biblically, I just watched a great sermon from one of my favorite pastors, Jack Hibbs, and he gave it a few days ago before the war cracked off, but it was all about what's happening. And there's a chance that God is with us, and that we're gonna break the bow of Elam, which is Iran. But maybe not. Like, we don't know, and that's something I appreciated him saying, is that he doesn't know. Like, things can devolve quick, and we've got a lot of things to worry about. I'm not going to get into it here. It's going to take too long. But just to say that, things, when you're in your bubble of bliss, things can seem all okay. And when you're walking in the Spirit with the Lord, and you want to speak Christianese, then you would say, don't worry, everything's fine. But us men, that's not our call. Some of our calling is to actually prepare and to plan and to protect, and to do those things. And so I'm not here to speak Christianese. I'm here to speak straight. And I hope that down the road I'll be able to go back in through these videos and enjoy them, and see this one and remember this one on the day after the war began. So today is March 1st. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to rewind this and look back and say, yeah, that it didn't happen. But if it does, we need to be prepared. Another way to prepare is to pray, and we need to be a prayerful body of Christ. And so, Yeah, lift up your prayers to the Lord. Ask for forgiveness for our country. Ask for forgiveness for yourself, and just ask for favor. Ask for more time for the harvest. We have a lot of people that need saving, and that's our main objective in life. So all the prep and all this and that, that's just so we can hole up and be a blessing to others. But the real work is to pull people into the fold, right? To be a fisher of men and women. And so make that your number one priority. I've been trying to make that my priority for a long time now, because it's our job to plant the seeds. God does the watering. God does, He's his sun that shines on those seeds and causes them to grow as long as that soil is good soil. But yeah, let's let's be fishers of men. Let's be prayerful, but let's also be mindful of what's going on, and so prepare in whatever way you think you need to prepare. Whether that's food, whether that's protection, um, whatever it might be. Get a plan. Community is extremely important. If you're not tied in with your neighbors, you need to be. And it's a great way to proselyte, right? To get out there and evangelize. So anyway, yeah, be a light in the darkness around you. And yeah, God help us. We'll talk soon.